Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 2 with the Byzantine mod. I tried to record it a little bit earlier. It was about a minute ago that I tried to record, but it crashed on me, so I'm re-recording what crashed, which was only a couple minutes of footage, which was really just me explaining bullshit. Right now, what I did from the last video is I gave these provinces to Ukraine. That these were actually still controlled by the Soviets, but I occupied them because of the Germans. So I decided to give these up to the Ukraine, despite even though if I would have these provinces before I released to Ukraine, they would have still been part of it anyway. So I just decided, make it official instead of making like ugly blue provinces there, because the Soviets still had to try to get over, which they probably would have eventually, but whatever. As I can see here, in this little province here, it was part of Belarusia, but I decided to give it to me so I can do look at this, Lithuania. Yes, so we can release Lithuania. So these provinces are free from my grasp. Now, here's the problem, folks. This province here is a pain in the ass province. Nobody has occupied it. When I annex the Germans, they're gonna go bye-bye forever, as well as the current Germany right now. So nobody will have claim on this province here. The current controller of the province in the real time is actually Russia, which I think they renamed it Kaliningrad. But nobody will occupy this. So I might have to give that to Poland because they will be closer. I might give it to Poland because, well, I ain't gonna release Poland. Watch this. Hello, Poland. How are you? Yes, Poland. This province here, technically, I think would go to. Nobody would go for it. I think it's just the Germans that would. No, not even Germany. Huh. So these two provinces are going to be pretty much coreless from anybody else. Kind of a shame. Nobody wants those provinces. Alright, we also still have to face the Germans against, and the Finns, and Portuguese. Portuguese are still being a pain in the ass, but I think they're kind of being put under control. But it's not much to do. Just take these provinces. Yeah, there's not much left for Portugal to really run from. Let's see. Okay, so so they're going to be guarded by the Japanese Navy, even though they're not allies. They're still going to be protected. Okay, East Timor. Okay. Oh, and of course, since we're at war with the Japanese and we're allied with the Allies, we're not going to leave the Allies until the Japanese are put down. And even until Madagascar is put down, because Madagascar is still kicking. Somehow, some way, we have to put them down. Funny thing is, they're social conservatives, so they're technically a democracy, despite the fact they are more authoritarian than democratic. Just a funny little tidbit there. Alright, let's see. I want to get Norway, try to take Narvik and Oslo to completely annex the Germans. I mean, of course, there's Berlin that I would still need to take. Down anyway. I would still need to take Leningrad and Vipri. And those are going to be the pain in the ass provinces to take. I want to say Finland, however, I don't think that would be possible. So that will probably be most likely partitioned. between me and the Soviets. Kind of sad, but it's gonna happen. Alright, now let's move these guys. No, sea transport, rebase, and Oliborg. And then, let's see, what else do we need to do? I guess we'll just, keep going after the Germans. Kind of nice just seeing, a little split territory between the Spanish and the Byzantines. Kind of cool. Had two, different cultures. Just kind of neat. Alright, oh, that's right. I remembered. I needed to do my techs. I keep forgetting about these technologies. Something I'm not really... Well, you'd think I'd be used to because of how often I do play this game, but... still, it's kind of one of those things. Some things you just forget. Alright, let's see... Do I want to? No... Advanced? Yeah, let's do advanced. No. Man. Alright, let's actually do... No, let's build up our navy. Gotta get our navy going. However, not really too worried about the navy. I just like to have a navy, Just never know. Right now, the Japanese, our enemies, have the third largest navy, but we are allied with the two most largest navies, which being the British being second and the Americans being first. So, it's kind of nice. Kind of nice being secured. Nobody's got any carrier tactics. That's going to be an issue. I don't think the Byzantines ever thought of going aircraft carriers. But, you know what? New things do happen. Actually, you know what? I thought Constantinople University did something like that. Where are you, Constantinople University? Anyway, yep, there you are. You're still 6 anyway, so that's one higher. Alright, let's see. So they're gonna move. They're gonna stay trapped, and I can't really move those here because they are guarded by a level 5 fort, and since the Germans have better technology than we do, thank you Romania for that advanced light tank blueprint. Since the Germans are still a little bit more advanced than we are, it's gonna be a challenge to take that province away. Especially since they have 13, we got a stack of the 68, and also since we will suffer a stack penalty, we're going to be more of a trouble. All right, so right now I would. Okay, I know what I need to do now. Oh, man, I shouldn't show you that. Also, with my test videos, as you can see there, the German Navy is actually stationed in on Swedish territory. Kind of interesting. Just kind of interesting. All right. I could have gone after Narvik. I'm gonna go around to the back door. Okay. Oh. How silly of me. Alright, so they still got 13 divisions there. Alright, let's see what we can do here, folks. Help out the Finnish people here. Because I know they're going to need some help here. They definitely want our help. Third. Crap. Oh man. Okay. Alright, so it looks like Finland might be a little screwed. Actually they are screwed. Because if I remember correctly, you need these two provinces to release them. What happened there? I don't know. Of course we lost there. That was expected. Okay, so Finland will definitely be a lost cause in trying to save. And there's no real reason why I'm trying to save them. Except for I don't want to see anybody really suffer under Soviet occupation, especially, you know, a democratic nation like Finland. But it's bound to happen. That's why I kind of relate. And plus, I want to make the Soviets a little bit more weaker. And by them taking Finland, it'll make them just a little bit stronger, but not too much. Technically, they are strong, but we're pretty much at par with them. So, but I just didn't want them to be any more stronger. So, let's see. I think what right now we should do is just cut off the Soviet any kind of Soviet advance into Norway right now. I don't know why I can't really speak right now. I'm stubborn. It's bad. Okay. Actually, alright, let's go to quarry, and then swing, if we can, into Vasa. I'm not sure if I'm really saying those provinces' names right, but, oh well. Let's take on the Germans. I think does that. Alright. So we'll take Narvik now. Ouch. Oh damn, that's huge. Alright, let's not produce anything. However, I still want money. Let's do that. Alright, and shift to more reinforcements. That's kind of needed. Oh! Nice. Alright, so it looks like the Germans are actually gave up a better defensible province like Leningrad. I'm just trying to move north. Oh, this is stupid. I had intention. Alright. At least I had my reasons to do it. Alright. Now let's go here. And now let's go to Oslo. Try to annex the Germans now. Actually, I can't annex the Germans just yet because they still got this little province here. At least try to annex the Finland. At least then I can just occupy Finland and they'll still be safe. They'll be safe under me. Come on. Alright. There you go. Annex Finland. What a shame. Alright. You would think I'd be able to release Finland. See, I can't release them because I need these provinces here. So the Soviets kind of ruined that moment for me. Let's try to ruin their little moment now. Oh, you can see how enthusiastic I am right now. Alright, jeez. Just that stack penalty just kills me. So till February 20th, 21st. Alright. So actually, don't take it just yet until we defeat the Germans here. If we can. Oh, that's gonna be pain in the ass. Fucking Germans. Must be. Why are they so annoying? Alright, so right now we'll just keep that there. Actually. Okay, I can't. Too bad I can't release Norway, like, you know, with Narvik and Oslo, but whatever. Anyway. Alright, but yeah, you can see it's pretty much over. Nice little Poland. This looks kind of cool, though. It does look a little bit cool. I mean, granted, I did screw I screwed Romania out of their territory, but it's still kept within the alliance. Come on. I should release Czechoslovakia. Okay. You're still alive, which is kind of funny, considering you died earlier. Oh, there we go. Finally, some movement. Movement! Yes! Finish him! Finish him! Finish him! Come on, perform a fatality! I don't know what I'm referencing Mortal Kombat. Alright. Alright, so the Germans are done there. And now we can just take Berlin. Let's take Berlin. Oh, hell, I still wish I could release Finland. Poor Finland. I feel sorry for him. For some reason, the Soviets haven't taken this province yet. That's gonna be annoying. These 11 divisions finally are able to walk in to Berlin. And as you can see, the industrial capacity of Germany is down to 1. And now it's down to none. And now, annex Germany, please confirm. Okay. And there we go. There we go, folks. Germany's been annexed. And now we got a nice little, interestingly shaped France here. Kind of the bad part about... I kind of have mixed feelings about that. I mean, it's kind of cool that they get their provinces back, considering we're allies with them and they still have national cores on it. But I don't know. It kind of sucks that I didn't have the option to, you know, give it to them or keep it. All right. I want to liberate Norway and Denmark, so I wouldn't have to deal with the nuisance. However, I'm still going to have to deal with the Finns. Finland is going to still be a pain in the ass for me to keep. Either I make a powerful Norway just by giving these territories to them, or no. Okay, so I want to give these 2 provinces here to Poland, despite the fact they don't have cores on them. That's okay. It doesn't bother me too much. Actually, I missed it. Missed it for some reason. and as you can see, they're willing to take it. So nice little territorial gain for them, and they'll get these supplies. I think it goes to them. Yep. Alright. And so now we got some rebels to deal with. Downside to it, I can't really deal with. I can't really do anything about it. Pretty much the fact because I can't release Finland. Oh, how disappointing. But I probably will edit it out a little bit, maybe. So Finland can actually be released because I don't like it. I mean, of course, if I do it, the Soviets will retain their cores, but or I might just edit out in which just get rid of the requirement cores that requires to release Finland, and just leave it as is and have Finland released like this or some shit like that. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, let's here's the largest strategic redeployment that I will ever do. If I can. Nope. Damn it. Fucking Soviets cut me off. Pricks. Oh, I'll just let them take that province there. I'll just let them take this, so all these just, get shifted. I'll give those guys back to Hungary. Alright, so now all these should be going back to, yeah, they're all going back to Constantinople. Okay, that's good. Except for these three, which I'm going to need my transports if they haven't gone too far. Oh well. Now we'll ship everybody to France because we don't need them there anymore. Considering the French have their territories back. And even from Italy, which now we happily occupy, and then shift all these guys to, how far can I ship? I can ship them to Persia. Yeah, let's shift them to this little province here. Sorry about that. Knock my microphone part of the headset. Okay, let's think about this now. Okay. As you can see, look how big my transport capacity is right now. Look how overloaded it is. It's just ridiculous. It's something we have to do. So what we have still here. Okay. Let's do that. Now, what I want to do, since we got plenty of reinforcements back, I want to decrease that for right now. Let's do a little upgrading before we continue on, and I can stretch. Whew. All right. Let's see. Now I want to put it in consumer goods so I can decrease my descent even faster. Okay. Now let's get these guys to the front. Now, what I want to do with you guys? Do I want to keep you guys there? Or should I do partisan control? Okay, let's take you guys down to the front line as well. And it looks like the Soviets took the Kursk back. That's fine. Good for them. At least they're not useless. Now what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, the partisan activity is just too high for me. As much as I would like to keep what was the Holy Roman Empire, which became the Third Reich of the Germans, of the real Germans, like the current Germans in the game wise. It's so complicated. I'm going to release the FRG, which is the Federal Republic of Germany. I could release the DDR, kind of make it look kind of cool, which is actually technically the GDR, which is the Eastern Germans, but I kind of like the FRG. So let's release the FRG. As you can see, nice little mixture of blue and yellow and light blue, I guess. Oh, we got, release Luxembourg. Alright, do that. Let's see. What else? I want to release. Actually, how much Czechoslovakia? Alright, let's release Czechoslovakia. I know you can see my descent is increasingly, just increasing like no other. I think it's kind of worth it. It'll be worth it. And I'm just going to release Austria, and then that'll be it. As you can see, nice. It still looks like a Byzantine Roman Empire, like. Despite the, puppets, puppet everywhere, puppet from pretty much Central to Eastern Europe up to the Soviet Union. Yeah, I could release the and here's the thing: I can release the Italian Social Republic right now, consider I'm a parental autocrat, or I could shift to democratic and just release Italy. The requirements to release this is you got to be a fascist. And, well, despite the fact I'm a parental autocrat, you pretty much have to be a right-wing dictatorship in order to release the Italian Social Republic. If you're democratic or left-wing, I don't think you can. Or a left-wing dictatorship. Alright, Alright, let's keep going with the advanced aircraft carrier. I don't know why I went back to that. Alright, let's go standing army. Alright, and now, let's just decrease the descent. Keep just enough so I can at least do a lot of upgrading. That'll work for right now. Alright, I think that'll work. It almost looks like the European Union, almost. Just the way it, shaped out. Actually, I think that's how the modern day scenario is kind of set up a little bit. Except, well, minus Czechoslovakia, of course, but, yeah. But I think Spain's in it is yellow. But I think they kept the current colors, when you're playing the modern day scenario. Just a little random tidbit, of course. It's actually, that mod is actually a fun one, too. Very creative. Looked like it was a pain in the ass to do it. Trying to keep up with current events and implement it like that. So the Soviets lost territory. They lost a lot of territory, I think. It's like, it looks like they went back to, what, pre-1919 borders. Almost. Yeah, it just looks that way. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of that crap. Ooh. Uh-oh. I think I had troops deployed in that province. I think I think I did. Did I have not a Boffrain? Okay. Well, not Boffrain, but Esfrain. Esfron. Esfron. Okay, good. I did not. Okay, it's just Boffrain. Alright, which is right. Okay. When are they going to be deployed? June 8th? Oh, that's still ways away. That is, ugh. That's a little less than a month. You guys better effing hold out there. Not too worried about Tehran. I don't... See, I'm trying to save my arch rival against the Japanese. How weird is that, folks? It's like... I mean, I understand when it came down to the what was it, the Sassanids? I can't really pronounce that. I know by mispronouncing it. In which was technically the last Persians before being swallowed up by the Islamic invasion of Persia, and then the Byzantines having to deal with the Arabs. It's almost like that. It's almost like I'm trying to save the Persians again, or not really again, but saving them from another enemy that they're going to be swallowed up against. That I'm going to have that I have a problem with. It's just weird how history kind of repeats itself in a way. It's just weird. Weird how it works. How does it work like that? Just okay. Still waiting. Still waiting. There's not much left to do. I could, you know, allocate resources here and there. I probably should. Probably should just allocate everything here. Yeah, I think I'll just do it like this right now. So I can at least get supplies and at least get my descent down. That's the price you paid for releasing nations, but at least it has less with me trying to put down like put down revolts and all that. You know what? Just I'll leave you up there because since this is going to be mountainous territory, tanks will be very ineffective. Very ineffective indeed. And you can see, look at that. Minus 120 relations with Persia and we're still their allies. That's just weird. Alright. I'm tempted to... I don't know. I'm not really tempted to release them. Oh, here we are. Alright, now. Wait, what is it? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, it's that one division. Okay. That's right. You know what? I'm going to actually deploy you guys. I'm going to deploy you in northern Italy. And deploy you in Rome. And then deploy you in Palmero. So at least then I don't have to worry about the revolts too much. Because you can see it's pretty high. They don't want Byzantines there, apparently. Apparently they don't like the idea of being part of the Roman Empire. The true Roman Empire, not some made-up, make-believe BS from Mussolini. Oh well. If you guys start retreating, that'd be kind of bad. Okay, come on. Come on! I think I said a month when we're in April. I'm waiting for these troops. It's more than that now. Just a little bit more. I kind of missed a month there when I said it. Alright. Okay, so we got that province back. Alright, let's look here. You can see the partisan effect. Minus 18.7, which is 12%. It makes a difference, folks. That really makes a huge difference. And even here, the partisan effect, it's 100. Activity is 146. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of annoyance there. Oh, and I should also give you an update. Paradox Interactive is releasing their new game. Was it Shinko? Yeah, or Sonoku. It's Sonoku. It's pretty much like Shogun 2, in the sense it's based in medieval Japan. I will say I'm not getting that game. I am not. As much as I do love Paradox Interactive games, and I really do, but you guys better hurry up. As much as I love Paradox Interactive games, and here's our first encounter with the Japanese, I don't like the idea of just playing as Japan. That's why I didn't really get Shogun 2. I actually don't have Shogun 2. If I want to, play a Japanese faction, I would just, pop in Divine Wind and play them, or, go in here and play as the Japanese Empire or something, It's just not for me. I just don't like just limited into a little region in Asia. I mean, a little island, more specifically. I mean, I know there was quite a bit of conflict with feudal Japan, but it's just not me. So that's why I'm not going to get the game. But it looks cool in the aspect of you can do more regional, kind of like installing like regional governors and all that, kind of like the concept in Europa Universalis Rome, where you can install different people in each region, and that's kind of cool. I do like that concept, but it's just being limited to just Japan. I don't like. I mean, I like games like Rome Total War, of course, because despite the fact that it's based in North Africa and Europe and the Roman times, at least it's a little bit more diverse. I mean, that concept I like. So I just want to get that out there. Also, as of July 22nd. Yeah, we're in August. Okay, July 22nd. I'm trying to remember. Europa Universalis 3 got an update to 5.2, which is quite cool. They added quite a bit of things to it. Being that you get to play, there's so many map modes that they added, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of cool. They added 11 more map modes, so I do find that kind of cool. I'll bring you more Europa 3 videos of me playing as Japan later on. And with that, I actually did have to. There was an issue in which I tried to, for some reason, tried to get the mod of the Magda Mundi mod. But it was since it was pretty much just for Heir to the Throne, not for Divine Wind. It kind of messed some things up, so I had to reinstall it. But I did go back to check if it works, and it does work. So there will be Europa. So the Let's Play is still going for that. What else? But I did play a little bit with the new patch, and it's kind of cool. It's quite cool. I like the different map modes that they added to it. Quite interesting, to say the least. Alright, you can see here we are helping out the Persians. We just saved their asses. They should be thanking us for that. They should be our puppets now. But of course that's not gonna happen. But I'm sure they're happy. It's like, yes, the Byzantines saved us, as much as we hate them. Alright. Yeah, that, okay, so they were really close to being annexed. So they should be thankful. Alright, I don't know what the hell the Allies are doing. They're like turning tail and going the other direction for some reason. Then again, I think Portugal is the only Axis member left. Yeah, they are. So, technically, Portugal now is the leader of the Axis. Not much of a leader. Not much anybody to really lead. But, and you'd think the Allies would actually do something against the Portuguese here. They really haven't done too much there. Then again, being light infrastructure in Central and Southern Africa, I can kind of see why not. I know the movement's pretty slow. It's kind of the price you pay when you're playing an African nation or trying to put an end to the war in Africa. Alright, you can see here, we gotta check ahead of us, folks. We really have a pain in the ass track ahead of us as far as trying to deal with the Japanese. All the way here, you got the Japanese puppets here. Oh god, that's gonna be a fight, even right here in Siam. So, yeah, so except for Afghanistan here, we pretty much have all this, and Mongolia. Got all of this to just deal with. This is going to be a long fight. It's going to be, hopefully not like the Kaiserreich. Not what happened in that match. That was ridiculous. Uh-oh. Crud. Fucking infrastructure. Crappy infrastructure in Persia. Okay, so we're still, of course, dealing with crappy infrastructure anyway. One way or another. Let's see here, 1941. Okay, so this is pretty much technologically pretty much even. So. Alright, so we can put up a good we can put up a good defense. But our offense will be, of course, pretty slow. Come on. Hurry up. You guys gonna get there. July 15th. That's forever. Forever and ever. Oh, man. Okay. At least my transport capacities lighten up just a bit. Just a bit. Oh, and also, I should mention in the patch, the 5.2 patch for Europa, they also added the capabilities for your troops to actually go after rebels. So you can, just like pretty much where the button is for, you know, where you split your troops and all that. You can split them in half now, or you can also send them to go after rebels automatically, which is quite cool. I do find that kind of useful. Now let's do this. There we go. Much better. Much better. Alright. So you guys gonna... I don't know what you guys do. We got 48 divisions there. 10 there. We got another 39. Man, we got a lot here, folks. We got a huge army just pushing it back against the Japanese here, folks. And we still got some left to move. Let's see. Since it's 7 divisions each, let's split them up. Send one down there, and send the other over here. Oh man. Actually, I want to see something real quick. Let's do no fog. Hopefully, the game doesn't crash either. That would suck right now. You can see the difference in the military right now between me and the Japanese. I mean, I got 102 more than the United States right now, folks. I got almost like more than twice as much than compared to the United Kingdom. This is just ridiculous. Oh wow. Huh, okay. Fair enough. So, so we got 243 against 348. So that's still 105 difference right there. So let's see if 105 really makes a difference in against the Japanese. Alright. But then again, since the Japanese is pretty much overstretched quite a bit, they're busy with the Pacific, I don't think they can really take us on. But we'll see. We'll see if they can. And of course, their empire is just massive. Then again, so is ours, if you include the puppets. Oh, I forgot you guys. Oh, okay, I need to bring you guys over too. And by you guys, I mean my troops, not Ukraine's. Though I could use them as well. At least they're keeping them grouped too. It's quite nice. Put a strain on our transport capacity. Let's see. Oh yeah. Or at least they're kind of keeping them grouped. Not really. They should though. Really should. Thank you, FRG. Ah, so nice. It's kind of, and this is pretty much modern day Germany, folks. It's what it is. Yeah, quite nice, quite cool. Of course, Theodore Heuss. I think it's Theodore Heuss. Yeah. If I remember, he is I think a very important person in Germany. I think he's still considered pretty important for his for what he did for the newly created Western Germany. I know I mispronounced his name. I mispronounce a lot of things. That's just me. At least I admit my mistakes. Okay, there we go. So, alright, let's keep going if we can. 67 against 12. I wonder who's going to win that. Here we go. At least he would take it to be us, of course. History has shown, like in Leningrad, it doesn't really work out that way. And again, they had a level 5-4. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I should just go to bed now. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. Cool. So of course we've taken the very most important role of the Allies. That's pretty much putting down Nazi Germany and also trying to put down the Japanese. Go figure, huh? Go figure it'll be us doing all the work and the Allies just sitting back, getting their asses kicked. Yeah. Seems to work out that way. Okay. What the hell are you doing up there, South Africa? You should be going back to your country and defending it. I'm sure you probably gave up your troops to the British to think that that was going to happen, but no, it doesn't work out that way. Okay, alright, so you guys going to arrive at the same time? Kind of. Oh boy. So you got a massive holdout right there. that's all this is going to be, folks. Is pretty much a slow advance. You can thank Persia for not, you know, improving their infrastructure. But of course, the 13 had defeated 19 there. Quite cool. And again, the Byzantine is a lot better than the Japanese, by far. And you haven't been I haven't been upgraded yet. Huh. I thought you would have been upgraded with the others. Alright. Okay. Now that we've got... I haven't really been paying attention to my descent. So now that we got that down, let's upgrade our units. It's always a good idea, upgrading units. Not really. At least when you're in the middle of a fight like this, you should be careful when you're upgrading your units. Okay, thank you, Britain, for that. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Jeez. Keep forgetting. I hate when I forget to do this. Alright, damn. Nobody's... You guys suck. It looks like the Byzantine Empire is not really meant to have a navy. Or at least a good one. At least the one I want. Let's work on this. Alright, Alright, I'm not really... Well... Yeah, that's fine. We can wait on that a little bit later. Never really cared too much about destroyers, though they are helpful against subs. Alright, we'll do that. That works. I'm sure the British can help us out with that too. Alright. So we're almost done with this, with 1944. Eventually going to head into 45 soon. What do we do? 28. Look, 110 against 24 right now. 110, folks. Just imagine. That is just insane. Feeling that huge of an army here. Alright. Sucks there. Oh, it's gonna suck even worse. Okay, and then once we get into India, it shouldn't be too bad. At least in some. Alright, yeah. It shouldn't be too bad once we get into India. Let's see. I got an idea. Ooh. That is tempting. I wonder if I can do it. I wonder if I can do some kind of encirclement here. It's worth trying. It's always worth trying. If you can knock out some divisions, that's better. That's great. Good. Very good. Again. I think since the Japanese are overstretched, I think I can easily take them out anyway, just by pushing them back. Okay, nothing going on there. It's cool seeing Iberia united, of course. Look at this. Wow. Portugal put up some fight here. Huh. Looks like they kind of did an amphibious assault there. Interesting. Alright. Can you do it? Oh, of course not. Okay. Alright, let's not go any further then. Alright, looks like it's just gonna be a regular push the enemy back from whence they came. Alright, wow, look at that, that's insane. 128 divisions. Oh boy. I'm still getting, I mean, my manpower is, wow, that is some nice manpower right there. That is good manpower. I like that manpower. Alright. So we saved the Persians' ass. They should be happy. So you would think because we saved Persia and we, you know, kind of liberated provinces, we might get positive relations with them, but no, it doesn't work out that way. It doesn't work out that way. It never does. Hopefully I'm not overstretching myself too badly. Looks like I'm not, so that's good. Of course Persia's gonna, you know, hang back and let me do all the fighting. Alright. Nothing but Byzantines there. And nothing but Byzantines there. And of course, you know, the Allied Air Force. Eh. Oh, useless allies. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Come on. Just keep the defense going. Keep the defense going. Oh, there we go. Good. Good job, guys. That is some good fighting right there. That is great fighting. Alright, come on. Charlotte? Joseph Beck? Of course, Leopold III is still in power. They're all in power still. That hasn't shifted yet. Alright, But yeah, you can see how, you know, it's just a pain in the ass for the tanks. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, make it. Oh, good. You guys survived. I'll take the defeat for that. For a good reason. I think even they know why. Oh, you know, by they, I mean the enemy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's have you guys go forward. And then, oh, no, don't do any of that. Have it support attack, and if you guys get down here, we'll figure something out. Alright, there we go. So, okay, October 18th, so, oh, nice. That's a good amount of days. Alright, that's pretty quick. Looks like Afghanistan's kind of scared. they're fascist. So, of course, I think they were kind of fascist, if I remember. I remember reading a little bit about Afghanistan around this time period. Not too much to remember. Yeah, a whole lot. Then again, it's not really important about Afghanistan around this time period anyway. It's not like, you know, Al-Qaeda's in it with Hitler. Certainly didn't really exist around this time, but in a different form, I'm sure. I'm sure they did in some kind of form. 73 now. Thank you, Britain. Stay there. Attack here. Everybody else that's moving to Kakachi. Support attack here. Wiped out 17 divisions. And it paused. Okay, fine. And yes, wiped out 17 Japanese and their allies' divisions. Very nice. Very well done. That does kind of shift quite a bit. That makes a huge difference. Alright, good. It looks like... well, can you? No. Oh wait, an HQ can't defend. Alright, now let's actually move everybody there. Wow. What an interesting fight, folks. Don't you think? I mean, Byzantines against the Japanese. I mean, hell, they're going further back to like Alexandria just to do something like this. And of course, that random USB noise comes up. Very annoying. I still haven't figured out what's doing it. Probably maybe a malfunction. I don't know what's going to malfunction. Wow, that was quick. Hopefully it's not my hopefully it's not my video card or anything like that. Or my RAM. Yeah, that would suck. Alright. Let's see. Actually, yeah. Now figure some kind of split for these guys. Whew. 145 divisions and 25 armies. Jeez. I made a nice little army there, folks. And now an army that's kind of responsible for, you know, pushing the Japanese back to their island. And even going to take on China. That should be a lot of fun. Going through that fucking terrain, horrible terrain there. So we'll really see the Byzantines really expanding to new heights. Then again, it's gonna be because of the British help. Probably gonna be all the territories probably gonna be Britain anyway. Oh, there we go. Finally, a win. Alright, so it looks like the Soviets annexed Tanatuva. So, unfortunate for Tanatuva. They go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because of some little event. Okay, okay, so they're retreating back. I'll try to get them back to the front if I can. Looks like just trying to get all the troops gathered will probably take the rest of the video. Yeah, November 6th. Okay, that's not too bad then. I mean, I'm trying to get everybody together, but 70. Okay, we'll just send this 73. Wait for the or actually send that 70, and then send like the other 75 to be like to the south or something. Jesus, 145. Jesus Christ. I don't think I feel that large of an army before. Unless you're playing as Germany, then yeah, of course. You kind of need that huge, that big of an army. And for some reason, the Soviets still haven't taken this province. I don't know why. It's just sitting there. It's not like I can really get anything out of it anyway. I mean, it's not like it's really worth anything. I mean, it really isn't. So it's like, just hanging around there. But I do like the concept of having like Belarusia and Ukraine around. Quite nice, quite cool. Got a lot of puppets that are just sending me all kinds of stuff. Alright, so the HQ is going to retreat back because it's the HQ. There's nothing really new about it. Why is it showing? What the hell? What is it showing all that American flags for? It's not right. It's not cool. The 14th Air Force. Oh, okay. The 14th Air Force is there. That's kind of, and that's another thing I kind of dislike. The AI tends to bunch up their Air Force in huge groups, more than what than the human could do. You can edit it, of course, but it's still a pain in the ass. It's just to see a massive Air Force of just AI. It's just like, what the hell? Have seen them just group up their Air Force, and that's and another thing right there. They can group up their Air Force, but they can't group up their land units. Another annoying factor about the AI. It's very annoying. You can see I'm kind of annoyed at times about this game. It's quite common. Quite common, of course. Alright, so we're in December of 44. So technically, we would be around the time of post-market garden. Especially, yeah, and the Ardennes. Trying to think of, trying to think of that situation. Damn it! Can't think of it. The German counterattack is pretty much what it was. I don't know why I can't think of that damn thing. Think of Band of Brothers. There. I don't know why I can't think of that counterattack that the Germans did. Oh man. I feel stupid right now. Okay. I mean, there's not much left for me to say. We got... Let's see. I want to split them up. Oh, let's just make it easy and just split them half. Alright. So we'll go this way. Probably should have just sent my mountain troops that way anyway. And then send these guys this way. There. That's fine. That works too. Alright. Alright, so, wow, 52 against 16. You can see the Japanese are really, getting pushed back now. I mean, sure, they pushed the British back to, like, Persia, pretty much to Persia, and now we're pushing the Japanese back into India. I mean, jeez, nice little seesaw thing going on here. Oh, man. So fun. Ooh, Austria sent me, nice. What'd you send me? 43. I should actually use my allies as troops. Wow. So you gooped them up, huh? Well, that would make life a little bit easier. Though I'm not sure how well that's going to work out for me. Oh, by the way, Romania, to spend all these. I know you can't. I know you're not going to hear me or anything, or respond to me, but disband those militia. Jeez, stupid. Don't need militia. Really don't. Alright, looks like I might have to keep my guys split. Some of them going to India, some of them going into pretty much northern part, actually the northwestern part of China. Yeah, this should be a lot of fun. I can only imagine what I'm facing here. Alright, you guys go. Yes, we're almost there too. Pretty much to the one of the minor Chinese cliques. Look at that, that's a lot of red. There's a lot of provinces we gotta take. Alright, so 23 divisions there. Of course, 52 will still defeat 15. Okay. Ooh, Canadians. Okay. Ah, nice. So the Canadians sent an infantry. Very nice. Good for you, Canada. I'm proud of you. I knew something with the Kaiserreich mod could help contribute something to this somehow. I don't know. Oh, okay. So 26th. Going to. Alright, we're almost there to the new year, folks. We're almost in 1945, which would be a very important year, at least in real life. And this game is just another year, of course. Alright. And we are here in 1945. Alright, so let's recap a little bit. Except for my lack of commentary, and very boring commentary indeed it was. We're trying to take out Vichy France. Vichy France still has a little territory over here, which I probably will have to grab with my the only transport I have. If I can find my transport. Oh, transport, where are you? Where's my transport go? I do want to. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're in Narvik. No, you're actually in Helsinki. Okay. Or Helsinki. I don't know why I said Helsinki. Okay. Actually, I will leave that. Those three divisions there. Send them back. Load these guys on them. Send them down here so we can, you know, get Vichy France out of the way. That'll probably happen. That'll definitely happen in the next video. Actually, I think I think that is the last Vichy territory that needs to be occupied before they can be annexed. I think. Okay. So they'll be annexed in the next video. Definitely push the Japanese back. You can see we've helped the British take Pakistan back. Now we're going into reclaim British India, and we still got a long ways ahead of us, folks. This is going to be slow as hell because of the fact that you can see here in Burma, once we exit India and into Burma, it's just going to be sucky infrastructure. Very bad infrastructure. And we're still going to have to take Indochina, take Siam out. We're still going to have to deal with the island hopping. Hopefully the United States can deal with that. And then we're also going to have to deal with bad, horrible infrastructure and terrain in China, just to get rid of the Japanese. You would think doing the Kaiserreich mod would just, you know, put an end to all that. No. Gotta do this here with the Byzantine model. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, and with that, folks, I'm sure there's gonna be like a 2-hour video or some shit like that. Feels like it's gonna be 2 hours long. I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed. And Lithuania, thanks, yeah. Thanks you all. Yeah, little Lithuania there. Say hello, Lithuania. Hello, Lithuania. Alright. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know why I did that. I was just gonna... That was really weird. Alright, bye-bye.